Good day everyone! Let's start our lesson with a story problem. The Gonzaga family drove from Quezon City to Tagaytay City. They traveled a distance of 76 kilometers in 2 hours. What was their speed? To solve this problem, let's analyze first what is asked and what are the given facts. In the problem, it asked for the speed. The question here, what was their speed? We also have here the given, which is the time spent for 2 hours, and then the distance traveled is 76 kilometers. Now, how are we going to solve for the speed given the time and distance? Let's define first speed, distance, and time. So when you say speed, it measures how fast the object or body it travels at a given time. And speed is a measure of how quickly a person or an object moves from one place to another. When you say distance, it is a measurement of how far the object or body travels at a given time and speed. And when you say time, it measures how long it takes to cover or travel a certain distance at a given speed. So in speed, it answers the question how fast, and for the distance, it answers the question how far, and for the time, it is how long. We can use the triangular chart to analyze their relationship. So this is the triangular chart for speed, distance, time. Now, using this chart, we will be able to generate a formula on how to find for the speed, distance, and time. So if it is speed, if S is missing, using this triangular chart, the formula for that is distance divided by time. So here, this is division, and this is multiplication. And for the distance, if the distance is missing, we will multiply speed times the time. And if the time is missing, then we divide distance divided by the speed. Now let's go back to our story problem. So we have here the Gonzaga family drove from Quezon City to Tagaytay City, and they traveled a distance of 76 kilometers in 2 hours. What was their speed? So let's write first the given. For the speed, that's the missing. Distance is 76 kilometers and the time is 2 hours. And we write the formula for the speed, which is distance divided by time. And then let's substitute the given, the distance which is 76 kilometers, and for the time, which is 2 hours. Then we divide 76 divided by 2, that is 38. Then we also divide kilometer divided by hour, then we cannot combine that. So our answer here for the speed is 38 kilometers per hour. So this is our answer. So again, their speed was 38 kilometers per hour. So when you say speed, the unit usually uses kilometers per hour, kilometers per minute, meters per second, meters per minute, and so on. Let's have more examples. First, what is the speed of the sailboat traveling 120 meters in 100 seconds? So let's identify first the given. So we have here the given is they traveled for a distance of 120 meters, and in the time is 100 seconds, and the speed, that is what is asked in the problem. So we find for the speed, the formula for that is distance divided by time. Then we substitute the given, which is the distance is 120 meters and the time is 100 seconds. We divide 120 divided by 100. We will get 1.2. Then you just write meter over second. So 1.2 meters per second. So the speed of the sailboat is 1.2 meters per second. Next, we have Robin is running at the speed of 300 meters per minute. How long will it take him to run a distance of 1,800 meters? So let's see the given. We have here the speed, which is 300 meters per minute. And for the distance, we also have here 1,800 meters. And the question is how long? Therefore, we'll find for the time. So using the time formula, we have distance divided by speed. So let's substitute the given for the distance is 1,800 meters divided by the speed is 300 meters per minute. Let's divide 1,800 divided by 300 is equal to 6, right? And then for the unit, we have meters divided by meters over minute. We cancel out these meters. And the remaining unit here is minute. Therefore, our answer is 6 minutes. So the answer to this question is it will take him 6 minutes. Next, a cyclist travels at a rate of 50 kilometers per hour. How far did the cyclist travel in 2 hours? So let's identify the given. We have here the rate or the speed, which is 50 kilometers per hour. Then we also have here the time spent, which is 2 hours. And the question is how far? Okay, so we're looking for the distance. For the distance, that's the missing. Speed is 50 kilometers per hour and the time spent is 2 hours. The formula for the distance is equal to speed times the time. Okay, so let's substitute the given for the speed, which is 50 kilometer per hour, right? So 50 kilometer over the hours times multiplied with the time, which is 2 hours. So we have 50 times 2 is 100 kilometer times h over h. So we cancel this h. Okay, so we cancel this h and we leave kilometer as the unit. Therefore, the answer is 100 kilometers. So he traveled a distance of 100 kilometers. Unit is very important for the speed, distance, and time. So if it is time, the unit is always in seconds, in minutes, or in hours. And for the distance, it can be centimeters, meters, kilometers, and so on. And for the speed, it is the distance over time. So it can be kilometer per hour, meters per second, meters per minute, and so on. Next, we have a van is traveling 60 kilometers per hour. How far can it travel in 3 hours? So the given is the speed, which is 60 kilometers per hour, and the time spent is 3 hours. So the question is how far? Therefore, we're looking for the distance. So we have here the given and missing, which is the distance. And for the distance, the formula is speed times the time. Let's substitute the given. 60 kilometers per hour times 3 hours. We multiply the numbers. 60 times 3 is 180. We also multiply the kilometers and then the hour, which is kilometer, then multiplied by h over h. Then we cancel out this h and we leave here kilometers because it's distance. So the distance is 100 kilometers. So a van traveled a distance of 180 kilometers. Next, Cindy roller skates with a constant speed of 8 kilometers per hour. How long will it take for her to travel a distance of 4 kilometers? So the question is how long, then we're looking for the time spent for Cindy. So we have here the distance is 4 kilometers and the speed is 8 kilometers per hour. For the time, our formula is distance divided by the speed. Let's substitute the given. Distance is 4 kilometers divided by the speed, which is 8 kilometers per hour. Then we divide 4 divided by 8, that is 0.5 hour or 30 minutes. So you can convert this hour to 30 minutes. So our answer is it will take her half an hour or 30 minutes. Okay, that's all about speed, distance, and time. So I hope that you learned something from our video.